Well, hey guys, it's LaRosa. Listen, coming to you to give you a dose of reality of what it's like if you're contemplating owning one of these 40, 50 something year old airplanes. Not trying to bust your bubble, just let you know a little bit about what it's like to own these things. They go on maintenance, they go through fits of problems, and it's very frustrating because you're trying to upgrade things that you see that are going to need to be replaced soon, as well as fighting the uphill battle of the things that are already worn out on the airplane and are breaking, and you're fixing those along the way. An example is, and this one will go months and months without any problems, and then suddenly you start having problems with them, and it's just very frustrating, but you just got to stay with it. This one started with an oil change. I did an oil change and started looking at the right cow flap. The wagons are known for the right cow flap having problems. It was about to fall off, so I had to stop and fix that. Got that fixed, and then the next flight came back in and the tires were completely worn out. The Alaskan Bush wheels were worn out, so we put the Airhawk 29s on with the 10-inch wheels. So that wasn't a cheap fix, but we got that done. And then we noticed that the right-hand door, it cracked back at the back. The structure itself was cracked. So I had to stop and figure out how to fix that so that the door would operate properly. And in that, you start looking at the door seals. It hasn't had door seals put on it in forever, so I put new door seals on it, get the door seals on, and then open the windows and realize the window seals are terrible too. So put new window seals on it. And then I had already ordered the side windows, were terrible, and I'd had them for months. Decided to put those in. That took 30 hours. Y'all may have seen the video last week that I posted on that. Got that done, rolled the airplane out. My son did 2 touch and goes in it, and the trim system breaks. So then you got to fix the trim system on it. We got that done, rolled it out, and ran down to Seminole the other day, and the starter goes out on it again. So you can see that you just have to keep working through these things to make it through. The starter thing is really frustrating for me. It has a SkyTech starter on it. And look, guys, I've had the SkyTechs for years and years and years. I can't tell you how many Lycomings I put the SkyTech on, and they're fantastic. But they are horrible on a Continental 520. This wagon is really hard to start, to hot start. I've had IO 520s and Barons and Bonanzas and Super Vikings, and they're not that big a deal to hot start. But it seems like for some reason these wagons are pretty tough to hot start. And we have a hot start procedure for it. But if you miss that hot start, it'll start on about the 3rd blade if you get it right. If you get the fuel boost on just right and the throttle just right, and it'll run. But if you miss it, now you're going to have to prime it up and grind on it some. And these SkyTech starters just will not take that kind of abuse. And what I mean is, whenever I hot start this one after a missed hot start, it's going to take 10 seconds before the engine begins to fire. And if you look at your operator's manual on the SkyTech, it's a 10-second limit on it. And it takes 10, 12, 13, 14 seconds before it actually takes off and runs. And by then, you've damaged the starter. So these starters have been lasting about 40 to 50 hours on this thing. And I'm kind of done with it. They're going to warranty this starter again. And I'm going to put it in a box for a spare for us to have around here because they're very easy to put on. But I bought from Aircraft Accessories out of Oklahoma a brand new, it's the Energizer starter, and they say it's like the original, only better designed, and that it will last on this thing. So what we're doing today, that's how it is owning these things. If you're going through this right now, just stay with it, and you'll get through it and get to fly the airplane some without actually working on it. Hey guys, fly safe, have fun, Viva La Rosa. Woo! It's a lot heavier.